Hey, my name is Elizabeth, and I'm going to be going over a few of our slides in how technology has affected the restaurant industry. So, first off, I'm going to be talking about how the restaurant industry works without technology. So, you have a bunch of different workers, and everybody has their own position, and everybody works as a team to make everything more efficient, and that way everything runs smoother, and not one person just has so much of the workload. So these different positions consist of the hostess, who is there when you walk in the door, and they're supposed to tell you how long you have to wait, or they'll take you to sit down. You also have the servers. They're the ones who wait on you while you're eating. They ask you what you want to eat. They ask you what you want to drink. They're supposed to bring you your bill and check on you throughout your meal. You also have the cooks. They're the ones who cook your food, obviously. They prepare each and every meal. And then you have the dishwashers, who clean your dishes. So that way throughout the night you can continuously use the same plates and stuff, but they're clean for you. And you also have the bus boys, and they're the ones who are making sure that all the tables and the dining area is clean throughout the restaurant, because you don't want to eat in a dirty environment. That just isn't good for anybody. Okay, so next I'm going to be talking about Chili's. So Chili's, some technology that they have added throughout the years is self-serve kiosks at the tables. It kind of looks like an iPad, and they use this so people can pay for their checks while they're sitting there. They can add something onto their meal, and it also helps, like, a big thing that I've noticed is it has options for games. I know a few other places do this, like Texas Roadhouse, but they have a spot to where you can play games, so the kids are more occupied while they're eating, so that way the parents aren't so stressed about the kids trying to run around. So it kind of allows the parents like an ease of mind while they're trying to enjoy their meal and night out as a family. But also, if you just are a gamer, then that gives you something to do while you're waiting on your food. It's also boosted sales by 20%. We found this on a website, and the author was Pendrell. They stated that it boosted sales 20%, and this is because it gave the option of dessert at the end, so you didn't have to wait on somebody to come over and tell you how long, or not tell you how long. You didn't have as long to wait to figure out if you wanted to have dessert or not. So it didn't give you that time buffer to talk yourself out of it. It's like, oh, that looks good, let me have that. So that kind of increased sales. It also gave a reduction in labor, because you didn't have someone constantly having to go back and not check on you, but like see if you wanted anything else or ask you if you wanted to check. So this kind of became more efficient for everybody. Third-party services, it boosted Chili's sales by average for a delivery check to $25 per check. So that's really good. This is because people were able to order on different apps, and it kind of gave them a deal. So there's that increased sales. And then next, we're going to talk about self-serve kiosks. So according to Maria, there's 7 different ways that self-serve kiosks have benefited customers. So the first is convenience and time saving. It has saved time because you don't have to wait in line. You don't have to wait to get your check, because there's not only just the self-serve ones at tables. There's also like McDonald's. They have a self-serve where you can order, so you don't have to wait in line to order at the register. You can just do it right there and you're good. Another way is reduction in labor costs, because they do have that one where you don't have to go to a cashier necessarily. That cuts down the cashier, so you no longer need that. So that considers a labor cost that's reduced, and that could also give you the benefit of having lower food costs as well, because you're saving money. Empowerment for customers, that's another thing. Customers feel more empowered when they get to do things on their own. Capturing valuable customer data. So data, however you want to say it. So that's another thing. They get different data because there's options for surveys at the end of some of them. So most people aren't going to go to receipt and go to the website and then go do it after they leave. But if you give that option where it says, please leave a survey before you finish paying, then they have to do that so they know what they can better on in the restaurant. So that betters the customers, because they have a better dining experience next time. Reduction of human error, because there's not that person in the middle anymore. It kind of, because we're the ones ordering, it's going to allow us to not have to have that error if someone mishears what we want or something. So that kind of helps us because our food's gonna be right more often. Also allows customers to take control. They're taking control because they're the ones making their own orders, so they have control over what they get, what they want, when they pay. So that kind of gives us like we don't have to wait on somebody else because I know for me, like my fiance does not like waiting so long, so he likes it when we have that option to pay right then and there because we don't have to wait on somebody. It's antsy. Once he's done, he's done. So this is a way that it benefits. And then lastly, reduction of paper waste. So this helps us whenever we're getting our receipts at the end. And you know how like when you go to a sit-down restaurant, they give you the bill and then they give you the receipt to sign and then you get your copy. That's a lot of paper and that wastes a lot of trees. So this helps us by saving paper and it just gives us the option to print our text. So all these different ways are beneficial to us and yeah.